Hi, I'm Paul New, and I'm a course developer for COPA University. I'm an AMP and an IA, and today we're going to talk about one of these. We're going to talk about the prop governor and what it does and how it functions, and I thought one way to explain it would be to assemble one so you can see all the parts and how it works. Basically, a propeller governor is another oil pump. So we take oil from the engine at about 50 to 55 psi and we pump it up to something close to 300 psi so that we can make the pitch of the propeller change. So we're going to start with the actual pump. So here's the body of the prop governor. Here's one of the gears that makes up the pump. We'll put it right here, fits into place. This shaft is the other gear, and notice it has quite a few ports, and that's where oil is going to be flowing through the system. We're going to place that one in here, mesh the two gears. This gear splines into the engine, and it's driven by a large gear inside the front of the engine. And so as it rotates, you can see that the gears move, and that's going to make oil flow around the outside, come in on one side and out on the other. So it's going to be rotating like this. We need to put a lid on it so it all stays in place. So this is the lid. This is the part that goes into the engine. So here's the spline again. There's a special gasket that fits on the face, and it has a screen right here because the oil comes in from the engine into this port, and this screen acts as one more filter for the oil system. Something really bad happens to the engine and you want to know if there's debris that got to the main bearings. You can take the propeller governor off and take a look at that screen. If there's debris in this screen, then you know you've contaminated the engine. So now we're going to turn this over and take a look at the other end. So we're running the shaft. Now you see in the bottom is still spinning and there's oil coming up through it. And we need to regulate, because again, this is a governor. So I'm going to set this down here if I can and show you the flyweights. So these are the weights, and these will be rotating with the prop governor. We can see the splines on this side, so they'll mesh down in the bottom. We'll install it in just a second. And the faster this rotates, these weights will push outward. They all kind of go together. And the bottom of these will press up on a bearing that will move a valve. So the faster it moves, the further these sling out. And if the engine RPM reduces, these counterweights come back in. So they're going to be pressing on a bearing and a speeder spring, which you'll see in just a minute. So we'll go ahead and install this down in the bottom. So now that's meshed into place. And we need to then install the valves. I'll set this down and explain the valve. We have oil that will be coming into this valve. This is the shaft, and it is not rotating. It's just going to fit inside. But this is the bearing that the counterweights, the flyweights, will be pressing on. There's the bearing. This is the speeder spring. So as we push up on the speeder spring, we're moving this valve up and down, which determines whether oil goes into the propeller more or less to twist the blades. So we're going to position that shaft to get the oil flow where we want it. So we'll install this piece, and you'll notice the flyweights there will be pushing up and down on the speeder spring right here. So we'll install this. That goes down in place, and now we've basically assembled the propeller governor. If you have an SR22 or an SR22TN, you'll have a lever arm that's mounted here. So we're going to adjust the pressure on that speeder spring. And if you notice, we turn it and notice how the shaft moves in and out. So we're actually changing the spring load, which is going to change how much pressure it takes for those flyweights to move out. And this will change at what RPM the propeller is twisting to maintain. If you have an SR22T, none of this exists in this form. It's just a single screw. It's just a single screw that is preset that you don't have access to changing. It's a maintenance function. But on the non-turbos, this is installed. Oh, we missed a part. We do have a spring for the non-turbo engines that mounts like this, goes in place, so that if the lever arm that you have control of comes off for some reason, this is spring-loaded to go to the low pitch or high RPM position. And those are the components of a propeller governor. Thanks, hope that helps. I'm Paul New, and we'll see you on the forums, better yet, at the next COPA.